Yeah, it's going to be this, right? That's the first day that we started AirAsia in Cameroon. The old AirAsia plane. Yeah, it was a pretty big day, December the 8th. 2001, we just signed with the RB HiCom. And I said to Cameroon, we now own an airline. That was it. I mean, I really didn't know 20 years ago. I just wanted to survive and build a product that people would find useful. Would we have 215 planes carry 600 to 700 million people? You know, we said, what drugs are you taking? Plan was to try and make flying affordable, right? One percentage stuck in my head that only 6% of Malaysians had flown. But when I saw that figure, it was like, wow, you know, so many people can't fly. And, you know, I always think a business must have a reason for existence. For me, that reason was to allow everyone to fly and to provide a great environment for people to work in and grow and live their dreams. And so, you know, I came up with a tagline, now everyone can fly. You guys, it's not money, it's not profits, it's creating, you know, new careers, new dreams, people going to places they never dreamt about. Meeting a 70-year-old driver who's wearing AirAsia cap and his t-shirt, probably said AirAsia Rides. I'm so happy to be part of the AirAsia family. No, never. It's not in my DNA. You know, there's hundreds of reasons to quit. There's one reason to stay, and that's to reach that kind of golden gate. There will be a time to quit, and you know, leadership has to be renewed. AirAsia cannot just be based on Tony Fernandez or Cameroonian, etc., because we're not going to live forever. And there are thousands of great people in AirAsia. Because that's the DNA in the company, right? This is a company that will never stop dreaming, never stop believing. There's an amazing song by Stephen Bishop called On and On. And it was probably one of my most favorite songs because my whole life has been on and on. Never stop innovating. Never stop changing people's lives. And I think it's an amazing tagline for the next 20 years. And just keep going on and on.
The people, places, and passion. Those three words are very key to the reason that AirAsia never stops. And regardless of whatever it is that hit us, the kind of challenges we faced, again, like COVID, pivoting and doing more as a brand for the people was really one of the reasons why we just kept going and doing what it is we do best, which is to serve the underserved.
Okay, so this is, I think, a mantra in the whole Santan team. You have no idea, during MCO, it's like going on a fight, like 17 rounds non-stop with no break. We just kept going and going and going and going. Even days that we thought, you know, we felt like giving up, there's always someone that tells us, no, we can't give up, you know. So never stop. I feel it's embodied in the whole team of Santan and also All Stars.
My cap. It's been with me for 20 years. It's a symbol for AirAsia. Now, people draw cartoons of me. Do you know the story of the cap? It's of any interest. Is that we had no money to advertise. We don't have any money now either. And we came up with the idea of me wearing a cap and saying controversial statements and making sure the press took photographs. Logos changed, people have changed, business model has changed, but the cap has always remained the same, the AirAsia cap.
I didn't bring anything except this watch. It's already 15 years, still with me.
I've learned so much here just from the way we've changed things, the way we've pivoted, the people I've worked with, the problems we've faced and then overcome. I think going with the flow is a really good representation of me in this company, and this skateboard is a perfect symbol of it.
Ooh, okay, let me bring my item out. Where's yours? Okay, mine is this Ta-da! So I think I'm probably one of the only all-stars to have this. And it's actually Queen's Park Ranger, so of course, you know, Tony owns QPR. This was when I was in communications and in the PR team. We had this initiative where we actually go to grassroots cities in Thailand, Indonesia, China, Malaysia, I think, to find aspiring young footballers. It's the welcome kit that all-stars get when they first join AirAsia. So we work with Asia Foundation. We got one of the social enterprises to produce these bags for us.
I brought my tag. It was a passport to being an all-star. So I can carry that everywhere I go, proudly, like how I carry my IC. So I feel, you know, that's something, even if in years to come, I think I'll be keeping it very closely to me.
We'll be much more than an airline. I hope we'll be a bank. I hope we will have created an amazing freight company. I hope we create an app that is more than just selling AirAsia tickets. And I hope along the way we will have disrupted and changed a lot of things. Will we be flying to space, low cost? I don't know. But I say in 20 years' time, we'll be much more than an airline. And that's exciting.